How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Deep Sleep, Labyrinth of the Forsaken. As much as I understand, this is the end of the game. I'm heading into the final area here. So I'm very, very excited to see it all come together. I'm continually getting razzed for not buying the full upgrade of Quick Learner. I didn't know how much was left in the game. I was going to, and then it just didn't work out, okay? And I'm obviously not going to do it now, because now I am at the end of the game. I probably could have bought it 4 episodes ago and it would have paid off, but like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at the time. I don't know how much things like coffee are going to be showing up in this final area. Right now I have like a good amount of money to spend. Increased bleed time. I tend to lean on bleed pretty hard. I think I'm going to go with that one right away. Healing more is iffy, maybe. But I could also do like 1 dodge and 1 critical, or 1 lucky. Yeah, let's do 1 into lucky and then decide from there. 1 into dodge. I realize I'm skipping over some, like, maybe the shield or like the chainsaw, or did it? Yeah, I can't. The chainsaw, the sledgehammer, like maybe, but they cost so much to imagine, like an insane amount to imagine. So I think the last bit I have is going into dodge. Yeah. I feel good enough about it. And we got nothing further to say to each other. I guess see you later then. So long. Nice knowing you. Thanks for all the help. I'm all jittery and jazzed up here heading into the finale. The Dream's Foundation. Literally the 3 columns. The very base of this dream. This is where Thomas is hiding. See, when you refer to the base of this dream, I mean, I guess we are currently dreaming even at the upper layer. But it starts to really call into question, like, was everything a dream? I don't know. I don't think so. Wait, what? I'm back in the apartment. Does it mean Thomas was here all along? Doesn't matter. This is where it all started. And where it all ends. Ooh, very intense. The Dream's Foundation. Cool, very cool. The walls being like ripped away like that is very reminiscent of kind of how the series started. Doesn't work. At least that's what it says in the sticker. Yeah, it just kind of calls to mind one of the very first things that happens. You like wake up in a bedroom or a hotel room or something, and then the walls like rip away behind you. It's a very, very cool moment. Kind of laid the foundation for everything. Oh man, a photo of my brother and me taken at one of our family reunions. Looks different from what I remembered. You don't remember your brother being entirely one shadow blob. You are next. Well, not if I can help it. Oh god, there's just like rotting food everywhere. It looks like rotting meat, honestly. Stack of documents. Unsent email. Drafts, March 11th, to Amy. I'm sorry. Hi, sis. I know you said not to write you on this address, but I tried calling you a couple times and you didn't answer. I get it. You don't want to talk to me about my delusions. Maybe those are delusions. I don't know anymore. Maybe you're right. Please, just talk to me. Sorry for being the annoying brother that won't leave you alone. But I do feel alone. People are turning away from me, and I wasn't expecting you to be one of those people too. I don't know how to deal with this. I need to talk about it with someone, and there's nobody that is willing to listen. I hope that maybe you would give me a chance, the benefit of a doubt. Hell, maybe even pretend that you believe me for a second just to humor me. Do you remember how back when we were kids you told me that you could smell ants? That came up way, way early in the game. I don't believe you. I didn't believe you, and I said you were making it up. I called you a liar. You ran to Mom crying. You got really upset. I never apologized for it. We just kind of moved on. Forgot about it the next day like kids do. Maybe now is the time to say I'm sorry. Thomas. P.S. I feel I'm getting close to finding the truth. I'll make another attempt tonight. Wish me luck. Never even sent that. Never Yeah, just kind of left it heavy to think he just, like, you know, left that hanging. Okay, so instead of the amnesic pills, we have that, and immediately a coffee pot. So that makes me think I need to be spending some of this stuff immediately. Even though I upgraded my luck, I am going to immediately take coal. A little extra defense. And now I've basically maxed out what I can do. But it's funny, after all this time of this coffee pot being in this kitchen and not being anything we can really do anything with, not having a direct use, that in the very, very end of the game, it has use. Hey, do you know what? If I would have upgraded the coffee addict to raise the amount of focus it regains, it would eclipse that. That's kind of crazy to realize. Like, it would outpace the amount of focus I have. I would have to also upgrade max focus to actually get use out of that. There, I have something that cleaves. I have just kind of a basic damage dealer. I have a poison. I have the high damage deal. That's a decent mix of things. We'll see. We'll see how much of that is needed. You have one new message again. From Alex again. Hi, Amy. I just wanted to say that I still miss you and still hope that you'll return to us, but I can't keep doing this forever. I don't know if you're even there or not. Sometimes I think I'm just talking to myself. It's almost therapeutic in a way. It's just that I'm losing hope. It's not that I'm losing hope. It's just I have my own problems to look after. Please don't hate me for this. We will wait for you to come back to us whenever it may happen. Goodbye, Amy. She did really cold shoulder everyone in her life at a time when she is regretful of Thomas being left alone. But I guess that's just like a little bit of human nature, I think. I think people get very insular when times are tough, when it's the times that we would need help the most. It's very cool to think at this stage, so deep in the game, is when I get to now explore beyond that door, like that, literally leaving the apartment building there. This had thumbnail potentials. Oh shit. Oh, that's very cool. Things are crumbling around us. Looks like there's no going back. One tiny little wedge. Lever on either side. And Thomas. But wearing a Halloween skeleton costume. Thomas? That was my name indeed, before I was betrayed. Lost. No, that's not true. You weren't betrayed. I was alone, in pain and darkness. Don't you dare tell me I was not betrayed. When you were the first to turn away from me. What? No, that's not true. Thomas, I came here for you. Please, let me help you. Thank you for coming, sis. You saved me the trouble of finding you myself. Okay, I have the feeling I'm meant to lose this initial encounter. I had to respond to a message on the side there, but the music for this battle is like a 10 out of 10. It's very, very cool. I got to listen to that for the last, minute. Examine. The creature of darkness wears my brother's face, but otherwise is nothing like him. This evil has to be stopped. Only to do 5. That's not so crazy. Lucky with our spider fang. Oh wait, but it didn't do anything. Can I just not do anything in this fight? Or is that some sort of weird glitch? He might be immune to bleed. Let's try to make bleed happen again. I don't feel anything. Oh yeah, I guess the game told me he would be basically indestructible at this point. What are you gearing up to do, man? Oh, I see. Well, I think I'm gonna save my items then. I don't know if that will matter at this stage. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna lose everything I have anyways. Seems like kind of likely. Your weapon cannot hurt me. My deadly, deadly trained fists. Pathetic attempt. I tried my best. You're such a mean brother. Well, I think I'll just let this all happen then. I should have just been waiting and farming focus. I guess we'll find out after this what the next stage is after this. Like, I had to lose that fight, right? There was nothing else. Wake up. If I wake up back in here, oh. Yeah, I didn't expect that, honestly. Well, definitely I was supposed to do something different then, right? Oh, do you know what I absolutely probably was supposed to do? Was use the Guardian's light that I have. Was that available? Yeah, it would have just been in my inventory. So that I should have just been able to use that same as before. Silly to forget about it, not try it at the point where it was obviously needed. I do think there's a high likelihood this... Oh, it's not even... It's not even an option? I was banking on that pretty hard. Okay, what if I use escape? Amelia, over here. Okay, so I did just have to do that. Don't fight him, he's too powerful. Okay, just go do things then? I don't know. Pull levers? No, damn it. Save me. Get back here. Let me embrace you. Protect me, Tutu. Did I rotate that? Did I make a thing happen? Bring him here. I tried that. You didn't do anything. Do I just need to, like, leave? What the hell? Do something, Tutu. Oh, there's an open doorway here. Well, now I feel like I should just restart because I've taken that excessive damage. I don't know. I guess I'll find out what happens if I go through the door. Pillar. Ooh. Oh, but now I have to fight him and the pillar. So that also seems like not what I'm supposed to do. At least there was some coffee on the ground to pick up. Coffee ground. That's funny. Wasn't even thinking that. Oh wait, Tutu, you gonna do your thing? Oh, Amy, you brought a friend. I will enjoy this. Okay, there we go. I don't know if it was because I interacted with her, like talked with her or something, but that time, I'll buy you some time, Amelia. That time it did do something for me, so that's good. I think I'll have time to chug this down. Because I might as well try and, like, get probably another revolver involved. That's what I'm thinking right now. One more revolver, a rusty axe, because I actually don't have any cleave in my current setup. I'll leave it there for now. Hopefully that's enough to deal with this. And he's still distracted. He's still not here. So, like, absolutely, that was what I should have done. Alright, I'll be able to apply some bleed just from that. Actually, what kind of attacks can you do? One of the pillars supporting the dream. If I break them all, everything should start collapsing. Damage 4, heal 1. Okay, well, I'll just use a board for that. How is this thing going to attack? Okay, just a bluey glow. Nice dodge, but you don't get to apply any bleed with the dodge. So there's a little bit of a downside to it. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I dodged, so I still have the durability of that intact. And now it's getting ready to heal. So I think now I just shoot my way through it. There's a reason for getting that revolver, and this is it. Alright, first pillar down. Very cool collapse. Oh, I thought it was gonna, like, make a bridge to that area over there. Alright, Tutu, you just gonna keep him busy long term? Oh, shit! I guess not. That was short-lived. I'm coming for you, sis. Tutu is wounded. Do you want to use a part of your own life energy to help them? It will hurt a little. Yes. I didn't know by how much or anything. You again. Amy will have to wait. Okay, if I keep rotating it the same way, I feel like there's no reason to use the other rotation. I guess if I'm ever going to use this, now is the time to... Maybe one more, because I'll probably have to do that again. Is it thermos again? 4 out of 5 sips. Okay, so I can really, really load up in a few ways here. More pickaxe. More nailed boards. More revolver. I feel like those are good ways to be spending this money. Oh, and getting lucky. All right. Now my concern in general is like way down. Do you know what I don't have? Is something to slow them with. Did I never research the wrench? I never did. So the crowbar it is. I'll add the crowbar. If not now, I'm guessing if or when I have to fight Thomas, that'll be needed. Do I start with poisoning this thing? I think it'll heal and that will overcome some of the bleed. All of the bleed. Okay, that is pretty significant, but it just negates the per turn heal that it would have had otherwise. I guess I go with this. Keep defending. If I'm gonna have to give life up to Tutu, then it's not a good idea for me to be being too reckless with my health. Give it a shot. And what is like the weakest thing I have? Huh. I guess it's gonna be the pickaxe. Maybe I'll get lucky. Hell yeah. It would be probably safe to assume that there'll be another thermos in the final area. We don't know that, and it'd be pretty risky to bank on it. Tutu, not again. I guess I should have known. Yes, help again. Tutu, do your thing, please. Tutu's pretty damn good at this. Who knew she had it in her? My faith never wavered. I always knew. Amy. Oh shit, he's coming for us. He's snuck up. Oh wait, now I definitely want to be using the first aid kit. He's gonna interrupt. Damn it. Okay, what more should I be investing in here? One more on the rusty axe, probably. Maybe a little bit more cleavering. 3 damage. This one is 3. Yeah, let's put 1 in the cleaver. Maybe 1 more in the crowbar. I don't know how long of it, like an endurance fight this is gonna be. A little more spider fang. Okay, come on. Okay, no, but I can escape. It's gonna get... okay, I thought he would jump into this fight with the countdown already being at 0. So at the very least, it didn't work out like that. But this is still... I don't like that thing's gonna heal instantly. But I think if we just go hard on the pillar, that's the move. I feel like just like, what was it, last episode? It was like this cat's hanging out at my feet. She's now like sitting here like scratching my leg for attention, but then I try to give her attention and she like runs away. But then she comes back and scratches at my leg some more. Can't you see I'm gaming? It's like the middle of the day and she just wants to play shortly banjo. You can wait. Okay. I think I just need to start going really, really aggressive on this thing. If I shoot it twice, getting some form of bleed going is good. I think I'll start doing that. I know he's getting ready for his big defensive thing. Grind away some health, knowing that it's about to heal a bunch, but at least it won't heal back up to 100. At least it shouldn't. Oh, that's too soon. It's too soon to be doing that again. I don't like it. The shielding is definitely working against me here. Oh, no, that's the bleed. The bleed and the healing are, like, weighing out against each other there. I think I'm gonna use my first Spider Fang here. Is this a different type of attack? It looks like it's, like, tinted differently. It's only gonna do for 5, so I'm not 100% certain why it looks different the way it does, or if I'm just wrong and it, like, isn't different at all. You son of a bitch. And of course, you're just gonna queue up a heal again. That was the thing I was worried you would do. So let's just not give you the chance, hey? Oh, I can't. I guess I could crowbar it. Probably should have done that like a turn sooner, so I could have let some bleed kick in. All right, just so I'm not using all of my rifling on there. I guess I don't know. I guess I don't know what'll happen when this pillar crumbles, but it's time to find out. Like, no. Okay, so maybe I don't. Like that was the thing I was wondering. I was like, do I need to then fight Thomas immediately after crumbling that? And my assumption was like probably not immediately. Ooh, I'm not gonna be able to afford the revolver one more time. So, what becomes most valuable? I guess I do the pickaxe. I should probably just spend all of it, right? Trash can for an extra bit of defense. Yeah, I think it makes sense to spend everything. Now, is Tutu going to be fully dead? Yeah, I was worried about that. Tutu! Hey, Tutu, speak to me! Oh, she's like all grainy. Tutu, no! What's happening? This dark thing. Oh, the music here is beautiful. Thomas, where are you hiding? Come out right now! I'm still here, sis. Even though you try to end the dream, I won't let you. You'll have to face me and stop me. I know you're not my brother. Thomas would never cower like this. You claim to know your brother, yet you were never there for him. You never cared. He needed you, and you failed him. I can't turn back time. But here I am to repay for my mistakes. To pay for my mistakes? I came here all the way to save him from you. Don't you ever dare to say I didn't care for him. Oh, damn it. There are going to be actual minions. There's going to be genuinely need to cleave. And I don't have a revolver, and I don't have heavy cleaving potentials. This is going to be a tough fight. At least I can attack him directly. It's not like the Puppet Master and stuff where you have to kill the minions first. Alright, I think first thing, I just need to get... wait, you're right, it only slows the main guy. It only slows the main guy. It's not like it's a spread around thing. Quickly, I guess I do need to know, what kind of damage are they going to do? 5. And heals. They also heal. Oh, those sons of bitches. They're the exact shadow things that I hate from way earlier in the game. I'm pretty sure they got nerfed, but I still hate them, and they're still going to be bastards, aren't they? Alright. I don't need the Ankh for this. I will take damage using this. I probably should have used... well, it heals 7 and I only have 5. So whatever. I will take damage here. I kind of just have to hope that he doesn't summon crazy amounts of helpers. I have no idea how frequently he may or may not queue that sort of thing up. Already, I can tell I kinda hate you. You're gonna be a bastard, aren't ya? Okay. Only a tiny bit of damage, because he's actively shielding already? Like, the shield has never made a ton of sense. He is blocking now and will block. He's blocking for 1 damage for 1 turn. The blinking means it's happening now. Like, that seems to be what it means. Everything else is, like, because he's blue right now, like, that means it's active, right? But it's like everything else in the game doesn't work like that. So it's a little strange the way that works differently. I think I just start hammering on him now. A little bit of luck is good. And so does that mean the block lasts 1 more turn, or will the block expire this turn? That's a side of it I've never really understood. Hopefully I can make these... Oh, they are also being blocked now, or are blocking, or preparing a block, or whatever the hell. Okay. I should maybe heal this turn, because I don't know when else I'll get a chance to. And then I'll block. And then I'll slow him. I think is probably my best move. They're just going to gear up some pretty regular attacks. Maybe I'll get lucky or a dodge. I have pretty good old lump of coal on my side here. Not going to be enough. Not quite enough. Slow you, but then we're immediately back into needing to defend these guys, which is kind of brutal. And then I'll just have to defend him again anyways. Shit. Because they're gonna deal like 5 damage and heal 1, right? Yeah, like that's a lot. And I kind of just do need to be dealing damage. And I'm low on ways to defend. What are you gearing up to do? 10 heals, 4 heals, 1 per turn. Okay, so I think I have to use the trash can this turn. I'll take these 2 defends. But then, you know, now they're healing and I am out of anything other than the Ankh. Now they're getting ready to... Like, I have to use the Ankh here. But now... like, am I just supposed to defend every single turn? Because that's the position it's putting me in. So now, like, I feel like I have to do... I can delay him again, but what good does that do? It doesn't do any good until I know what attack order these guys are going to have. So I just am going to take the damage here. Okay, now they're all in sync. No, they aren't in sync. They aren't. And you're getting ready to heal? You guys suck. You suck hard. Shoot, Thomas. Is that how I get through this? Just open fire? Tanking damage is stupid. Are you gonna heal everyone? You heal everyone. Like, now they're all out of sync. So again, I can't just defend every single turn. So like, I do have to just keep attacking. A critical hit, that's good, but I'm gonna die. I think, and this is presumably nerfed. This is presumably a nerfed version of this battle. And I think the little battles that happen running around, kind of survival horror-esque, all throughout the game are fine, they're interesting, they're not that difficult. And then you just get to these damage sponge enemies with their trio of helpers or multitude of helpers that mean that there's no optimal version of things because you can't defend everything at the same time. You can't attack. They're going to heal each other nonstop. And it just breaks the balance. like 1v1 you can try and come up with a strategy. In these group situations, there's so much less of a strategy to be had, and so all of a sudden it just is this unbalanced kind of unfun thing. I don't know. I tried to like the battles all throughout this game, and I mostly did, especially once the bosses got nerfed. But then it all just comes to this culmination of this big battle, and it's like I wanted the game to come to a culmination of point and click puzzle solving, psychological, what happened to Thomas, you know, like, oh, he'll be nigh unstoppable. And I was like, okay, so fighting him's not going to actually be the end point of this game. Like, but then it became really obvious it was going to be the end point, and like I'd kind of stopped being excited for. I'm excited for the end of the game. I'm unexcited for percent 97 to 98 of the game, or whatever this is occupying right now. This is, like, to me, not a fun portion of the game. I guess I'll try and use the limited defending I have left. This isn't even going to be an attack, though, right? It's just... yeah. And now you're just going to heal some more? I give up. I'll take another attempt at this, and then I probably have to go respec, because I probably... at this point, you might as well throw away a bunch of the bonuses that have to do with, like, I can't even think of not Coffee Addict or anything, like the gaining bonus echoes stuff, or researching all these side items. Like, that should get reinvested into just learning chainsaw or sledgehammer or something, probably. But now at the home stretch of the game, I have to go respec everything again. Like, that's not exciting to me. I hate to be so critical at the very, very end here, but I think I have to be honest about the fact that, like, this is not, like, a satisfying climax, unfortunately. And I think a key part of that I would have touched on previously, the last time I got stuck having to respec my character, is that it went from being this fun series of upgrades of me trying to determine what was a strategically interesting approach to take and how I could possibly combine that or navigate that in a way that could lead to a strong feeling, I don't know, just my own decisions coming together in some cool way, a strategic way. Whereas, like, now that I'm actually at the end point of the game and am stuck feeling like, okay, well, what I'm doing right now is probably not going to work, which means that there's probably an optimal way to respec things, same as it was optimal before to respec into being really, really damage forward. Now, is it, like, optimal to respec into cleave? Just as much cleave and damage as possible? Or are there like two weapons and investments overall that are, like, crucial to making this work and to getting through this battle? Like, or maybe randomly I'll get lucky with my durabilities, or literally like that, or the order in which they choose to attack me, or what have you, and then all of a sudden I'll win because of that. And, like, either needing to respec into something optimal or just get lucky in the battle, like, it means that all the decisions I made up to this point don't matter that much, and that is also, like, not very exciting. So far so good, I guess, but, like, good time to get a critical. I right now I kind of just ignore these two, I guess. Although I'm gonna get attacked twice, so that probably is the time to defend some more. I'm bothered by what I'm confident is gonna be a big heal from him. Okay, I can at least slow him some more. And then what? Do I just tank the damage from these two this turn? I have 2 durability in this. I guess I do still try to defend them. Keep getting lucky and getting dodges and things, which is nice. I don't have the revolver anymore. So I guess I start using the axe. Okay, I can't delay him again. I already did that. How much are you gonna heal by, you jerk? Less than I expected, but he healed them by like a fair bit. Oh, now the only shield that I have is the powerful one. Like, I could use either of these, but I only defend once anyways, so that's kind of a waste of a turn in a sense. I think I'm better off just taking the damage, which is a brutal amount of damage, but I was only going to defend 1 out of 3 of them anyways. So, like, the balance of that was not in my favor regardless. And now you're just going to heal next turn. And now I'm basically dead. And I don't... Like, maybe I should have used the Ankh, but I don't know. I felt like I needed to save that for, like, some of the harder hitting attacks that are inevitably going to be showing up. I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I feel bad that now for whatever 5 straight minutes of this battle is just me complaining about things, but like, I think it needs to be said that it's just a little off. And because I'm kind of just sitting here being like, this is pointless what I'm doing right now, because I am just gonna have to go respec and do it all again. I like don't think I have enough damage output. I barely have enough damage output to kill him even if they weren't healing themselves. The fact that they're healing themselves means I'm like totally screwed. Probably there I should have delayed him because now these two are going to attack. Okay, I can defend now. I don't think this will work out though. I'm getting closer overall here. It's good to get lucky on the Ankh since that's such a valuable item. But then I'll delay him and then they'll just attack. Like the delays it'll be out of sync, so it doesn't matter. And so now I'm just stuck. Alright. I'll just have to use the Ankh, and then I'll have to use the Ankh again, and then I'm out of defending, and then I've lost. So, like, might as well go respec, I guess. So, I traded off several things, like quite a few things here to try, and put more into luck, into critical hits, dodges, things like that. I skipped learning how to make most things in favor of just the stuff that is most important. 3 max focus gives me a little bit of something. I'm a little bit curious though if I do a random key starting item, will I get lucky and just like start with the revolver and then I'll, you know, come out ahead because of that? I don't know. I guess right away here I'll get to see. But the imagination cost of things like the chainsaw and stuff, you can only make like 1 or 2 charges of it before you've blown through your focus. So like the nailed board, sure, that's fine. That's like a decent one. Oh, I don't have the extra durability of anything. I missed, because you don't see everything in the upgrade branches. I like didn't even realize I'd missed it. So it would have cost me 4 to upgrade that, or I could have taken 3 max focus. So, you know, like, I think I did come out ahead on that. I don't know. I, like, don't feel confident in this, and I'm not that excited to have to do this battle, like, 4 times while I experiment and try to figure it out. I got a cleaver out of the fridge. And okay, with the coffee addict, luckily, the amount it upgraded still stays below that threshold there, so I didn't max that out. The camera slows everything, so I figured, you know, having that would be pretty useful. So I did end up going with that, adding that to my arsenal. I don't know. We'll see. Guess I need a little bit of just kind of straight damage dealing still. Have I spread that around in a way that makes sense? Maybe, yes. Here's something that's already immediately stupid as well. All of that respecking and shit that I did, and I forgot to learn how to make any sort of healing item. So this portion of the game requires me to give health away to Tutu, and I don't have a way to get health back. So like, already I'm at a point where I'm like, well, I think I screwed up, and I realistically probably have to do it all over again. I just got lucky with 3 thermos sips in a row. That's ridiculous. Like, that should mean that I'm cruising. But because I don't have a way to heal, I'm probably screwed. It's so stupid. That's so stupid of me. It's my fault. God damn it. I have an infinite thermos. It just keeps working. Whatever. I guess I'll keep buying up what I can, and who knows? Maybe this will work out. This is insane. Between the coal and the luck investment I made, the amount that ends up feeding back into itself is absolutely out of control. That's super funny. I just wish I wasn't in a place where I made such a critical error. Damn it all. Like, I got a critical hit there and a lucky with the revolver at the same time. I can't even hardly use up durabilities of these items. Like, what is going on here? Okay, I actually used up some of my thermos that time, but like, Jesus, this is absolute absurdity. I need that level of luck to kick in at a point in time where it is more readily gonna actually help me. And now stupidly, like, I'm going into this fight so injured. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. The game just isn't built around the possibility that you were stupid enough to have not. Can I fight this thing without fighting Thomas? Nah, he shows up. So what's even the point of providing Tutu in the previous room then? I shouldn't have done it, right? Probably. If I'm stuck doing this part against him anyways, I don't even know anymore. I don't know what to make of that. What? Oh, I tried to slow him, and it doesn't let you slow him. You can't slow him in this part of the fight. So why does it even bother telling me? Why does it even bother showing like the slow thing? Oh, you delay him to 4 turns, and then it just doesn't happen. Well, so now I've wasted that, and now I am gonna take down. It went from being kind of funny to I'm just frustrated again now. And now they're out of sync, so I have to use a shield every turn. And, like, okay, this thing will do its one attack, and now, so yeah, they're just alternating, and so now I'm blasting through all of my defense. I'm over it. And they're actually just perfectly alternating. Like, go to hell. Like, stop that. At least now, maybe I can kind of get them in sync with each other, but I'm tired. This made me tired. Now, because I don't have that raised durability up to 5, I'm investing in all these things. Like, I'm spending this in a very unoptimal way, where I'm paying that extra cost, but I'm only adding the 1 durability. And I don't remember what I had to invest in to have access to, like, what, once you have climbed the Echo investment chain and have it all unlocked, when you use the amnesic pills, you shouldn't forget the higher tier things. You should now have full access and full freedom to invest in them. I don't know. Like, maybe the game still requires, maybe it's still built around requirements. You have to get desperate hit before you're allowed to get critical hit. But, like, don't hide that from me. It's not fun for me to memorize the order of operations in the tech tree. I don't feel good about how this is likely to go, but I guess I just start trying things. Is it the sledgehammer can slow other enemies? Is that the only one? The camera slows everything. And this has more slowing overall. It has the cleave and everything. Oh wait. Slow everything just with the camera. A raw slow to start off with. So that I can slip a bleed in against everything. That seems like a useful kind of starting point. You know, it's kind of a weird way to put it, but that at least gets me in a slightly better position, I think. Oh, they've already overcome the bleed. The bleed didn't matter. Oh, the bleed was never going to affect them. That's right. Yeah, so that didn't matter the way I was intending it to. Fair enough. But now, the chainsaw. The chainsaw is what I should have done. That's the one. Alright, I'll use the shield here. Properly defend against these damages. You're gonna do a big heal. Not happy about it. You healed them as well. You suck. Wait, did you just instantly queue up an attack again? You've really ruined my day by doing that, haven't you? I guess I slow everything. Everyone take a breather. Everyone give me a chance to actually do something here. The camera's good. The camera's a good item. Never really used it properly before. Getting lucky with the chainsaw. I like that. Do I defend? Because I'm going to have to defend. I'm going to have to defend 3 in a row. How much are you getting ready to do? 5, and you're going to heal 1. Like, I can't afford to take damage very frequently. I can't just take damage all the time over and over. But I also don't want to have to defend 3 turns in a row. I feel like I kind of am stuck doing that, though. I think I'm just stuck doing it. It's not very exciting. You know, dodge, sure, that works out. Let's just do that again. Hope for some combination of luck and dodging. Now the 2 of them at the same time. Although, I can't even slow them yet. What are you queuing up? 5. Oh yeah, so I can still just use the trash can. I would use the nail boards to apply bleed, but like I end up taking damage if I do that, so it's not a great system. And now you're going to attack, but at least now I can slow everything. Yeah, so we'll do the camera for that again. Keep getting that back, which is pretty nice. You'll attack next turn. So otherwise I was thinking of doing something more aggressive. You have raised damage right now, right? Yeah. So I kind of have to use the shield. Yeah. I have a decent amount of damage dealing and defending and things. Going into this with so little health sucks. But it might work out. So far, so good. But now I am really low on defensive stuff. I'm like pretty well out of it. I think not having that 5 durability is immediately kicking in as I'm in a bad spot. So, you know, neither of them has a good durability, so I have to hope I either get lucky or dodge. Which means now, in order to progress in this fight, I have to bank on luck. Didn't work out. I guess I can slow you all. But, like, I'm using that instead of the camera, just like, I just have to be doing damage, so like, I might as well just go for it, I think. That's lucky. That's insanely lucky. I probably didn't deserve that amount of luck, and I'm gonna capitalize on it. Critical hit is also crazy lucky, because now I think I can just shoot him. And like, that was like not a good way to play that battle. Oh, come on. I do still have to fight you guys. Please don't revive Thomas. Please don't revive Thomas. I have 1 health left. This is insane. Okay. I can just kill you. Okay, I have to do the chainsaw. And you'll heal. But I should be able to just shoot you or something. The fact that one more attack got squeezed in, I get it. I get, like, I wasn't sure if they would dissipate when killing Thomas, or what. I didn't know what would happen there, but I didn't deserve that win, but whatever, I'll take it. I don't know, maybe I did deserve it. Maybe I'm a strategic, brilliant mastermind, and that was the most optimal way to have invested my echoes. Probably not, but whatever. Now, honestly, I'm going to step away from the game for like 5 minutes and just flush out my annoyances with that, so I can come back to it a little bit fresh and just enjoy the story, the part of the game that I have been enjoying the most. So, sorry how many frustrations I've invented here. We'll put it behind us. Me respecking was me fighting back directly at everyone who criticized me for not investing more deeply in Quick Learner. Now who's laughing? Amelia, you did it. Are you okay, Tutu? You scared me for a moment there where you very much died. I will be fine. The darkness was trying to consume me, but you stopped it in time. Thank you. And what about my brother? His dream is collapsing. He is weakened. It is our chance to end this now. His face is all like droopy and stuff. It looks messed up. You're at the end of the road, about to finish what you started. Or are you? If you want, you can leave now through the portal to resolve any unfinished business you might have, and return here whenever you are ready. There's small lingering things, like I didn't solve the puzzle about being quiet with that librarian or what have you. But I don't think there's anything that major. I feel like I went back and saw some interesting stuff. I missed what seems to be like 2 of the notes scattered around the game, but I don't know where to go looking for those, so I'm not going to worry about that. I would honestly appreciate if the game would let me advance past this stage and then still come back and do that stuff. I hope the save file doesn't become like obsolete once I clear this, because like I don't want to replay the game to discover 2 pieces of lore, but I also don't want to go do that right now, you know, kind of. So anyway, I am going to push forward. This is it, Amelia. The time to make a choice, to decide about your brother's fate. Thomas is dangerous both to this and to the waking world. Killing him here and now for good would completely erase his echo from the fabric of this reality and would prevent him from hurting anyone else. You could also banish him from his own dream, dispersing his mind into a myriad of pieces, since he cannot wake up. This should filter the darkness out of his being, like you can filter water by turning it into steam. However, we cannot be certain. Perhaps the evil is too deeply rooted within. That would mean we are releasing the bad back into this world. So there is a risk. Either way, you will never see your brother again. His mind should be at ease, and so should yours. This wasn't really presented as an option. I think I would kill him, honestly. The banishing did have risk, so I don't really see why. But like, I don't know what the light is going to do, so I want to try this. There is another way. There is? I think so. The dying guardian back in the prisoner's house said that the light I have been gifted will guide me in my darkest hour. Look at Thomas and tell me this is not the moment he meant. Guardian's light, of course. I'm not sure how it can help, but you were holding not just a portion of Guardian's power. It's the essence of life. I feel like it's calling to me. Like if it wanted me to give it to Thomas. I don't know why, but it's like looking at two puzzle pieces that you are almost certain will fit together. That is indeed peculiar. I'm sorry I cannot offer any advice, Amelia. I do not know what will happen. Yeah, give him the light. What's the worst he could do? Corrupt it and create endless darkness? Nah. There is only one way to find out what happens, right? Dunk it right on his head. Cool pixel animation to go with that. Oh, damn, did it make him into a guardian? Thomas? Sis, this place is dangerous. What are you doing here? I'm saving you, Dumbo. Aw. Tutu, you're being awkward. Get involved or look away. Use the Guardian's light to cleanse Thomas. The darkest hour was the achievement. Someone needs to explain to me what happened. I'm confused like hell. I wish I knew. The Guardian's light, it changed you. Healed you. A life for a life. A guardian that passed on left Amelia with that gift, knowing that she would use it when the time was right. It has pushed the dark away from your heart, Thomas. It has cleansed your soul from the evil that nested there. You are a guardian now, Thomas. A protector. A defender of the dreamers. Oh, that would explain those cool wings. Wow, okay, he's my brother, all right. Hey, you're Tutu, right? I know you. I have killed you. Words cannot express how much I regret that I was not able to save you instead. I know what happened. I remember everything, and I forgive you. You do? You did your job, probably saving more people in the process. Don't get me wrong, I'm not exactly happy to not be alive, but I don't feel dead either, you know? Whatever my state is now, dead or alive, neither or both, you can't say you didn't save me. It might have taken some time and my sister's help, but here I am. Your forgiveness is not just the greatest gift I have ever received, but also a proof above all proofs that the darkness is truly gone from your heart. Well, so much for our forgiveness. Our forgiveness has been outclassed by Thomas's, so really real one-upsmanship from our brother here. Classic younger brother? I actually don't know who's older. I love the color of those feathers, you know? What happens now? Now it is time for you, Amy. Time for you to go back to the waking world. And this portal. I will wake up for real this time, right? Yes, you have resolved the cause of disquietude. Your mind is at ease, as well as Thomas's mind. Nothing should stop you from reaching the surface. So this is farewell. Indeed it is. You need to get back to your world while I have to stay in mine. Is it farewell to both of them? I feel like we probably won't have immediate, easy access to our brother every time we go to sleep. So, my brother is a guardian now. Precisely. Dream superhero. You seem happy with how things panned out. Of course I am. Aren't you? Well, of course I am. Maybe I had a tiny bit of hope that you'd come back to life? I'm sorry, sis. You know that's impossible. I know. Like I said, it was just me trying to fool myself. If I may interject, Thomas is as much alive as possible given all circumstances. Because of the Guardian's light, his echo will not fade away, and his consciousness cannot be corrupted by the nightmares or shadow people. His dream might have ended, but something else began in its place. Dream superhero. I'm not sure what's gonna happen. I don't know what's up there in the waking world. I can't even remember how it all started. Am I really the person I think I am? Stay calm, Amelia. You have been through a lot. It is more than expected for your mind to be confused. Confused doesn't really do it justice, Tutu. I've been wrong thinking I was waking up and going back here. Instead, it was a one long dream? Oh, so we are confirming that. I thought we had maybe kind of crossed over to a point of being like, some of the stuff in the apartment was real. It scares me. I don't know what else might be different than I expected. Well, then, there is only one way to find out, right? Even if some things are different from what you remembered, the fact itself that you are worried about it makes you more aware than most of the dreamers. It's funny how expectations of dreams and reality in dreams are always different. I might find it interesting, but hardly humorous. However, you are right. This is what sets those realms apart, after all. And, in whichever realm you find yourself in, you have proven that you know how to adapt to new situations and challenges. I strongly believe that whatever awaits you in the waking world, you will not lack the courage to face it. Will I remember anything from this dream? You know how it is. Wait, you probably don't. I do, Amelia. Humans do forget their dreams, often as soon as they wake up. So whether or not you remember anything from this depends on many factors. I do hope you manage to keep at least some of these past events in your memories. Nevertheless, even if that hope fails after what you have done, after finding the closure you were looking for, I do believe, at the very least, you will know it in your heart. I hope you're right. It will be fine, Amelia. I believe you will remember this dream. Tutu, thank you for everything, for your guidance, and for your protection. It is my duty to protect. However, I will admit, it was an honor to assist you. And an amicable change, instead of hiding my influence, to be able to simply interact, talk with the dreamer. With you, that is. Thank you for providing me with this unique opportunity. What about you, Thomas? I think I've got to stay here too, sis. I'm a guardian now, after all. I know, but will you be all right? I don't know. What do I even do? Do not worry. I will show you around. You will learn the ropes of being a guardian in no time. Yeah, just listen to Tutu. They will guide you just fine. Do I get my own glowing spear? Yes, if you want. It is a dream, Thomas. Your imagination is the limit. Can I have something else then? Can I have nunchucks? A boomerang! Yes, I suppose. I see you two will get along great. I had no idea you enjoyed our conversation so much. If I remember things, I'll come back so we can talk some more. That would be spectacular. And if I don't, just visit me in my dream and remind me. I'm not allowed to. Oh, just like you can't talk to me now? Just bend the rules a little. Have I not told you? It would be like deciding to break the law of gravitation. You have wings, Tutu. Use them. I understand that metaphor. I will, Amelia. That's the spirit. Will I ever see you again, Thomas? I hope so, sis. It's a world of dreams, or however you call it. I'm pretty sure we will bump into each other sooner or later. In that case, see you around. Exactly. See you around, sis. Goodbye. Farewell, Amelia. Bye, sis. One more thing? Your flashlight? But I already have my own light. Just hold on to it. I'll need it when I'm back. See, that was a cute ending. I still enjoyed the ending, the storytelling. Obviously, there were different choices for how to handle the situation with Thomas, which is pretty crazy. I'm curious how dark and how intense those different endings might have been. Like, I don't like, if you straight up murder Thomas, then is all that conversation going to be happening at the end there going to be just like forlorn and like, god damn, I can't believe you came to this. Script welder, overall amazing work. That end battle, I was being a little complainy. Christopher Carlone, music outstanding. Oh my god, the music in this game was so good. Oh, Daniel McNeely's the CEO. He isn't anymore. Tasselfoot was still involved. I don't know if I recognize some of those other names, but Tasselfoot, I think, has been involved with Armor for a very, very long time. Used to make Flash games back in the day. Has been John Cooney, good to see as well. A great producer on many different games. Loving memory of Bruno. We will always love and miss you. Yeah, there's a few different names there from the Flash game world and Armor games specifically. It's interesting that Daniel McNeely gets listed as the CEO. Did he take back over? I feel like he didn't, but maybe he was the CEO at the time this game was signed. I'm very, like, whatever, 6-7 years ago. I'm surprised by that. Yeah, I'm curious about the different endings. I obviously was being a bit of a sad sack during that final combat, and I hope that in the midst of that negativity and rambling, that there is an identifiable core of what the issue is, and that Script Welder can use that in some meaningful way. I don't think the answer is just nerf the fights until they're not at all hard anymore, but I think there's ways to make the re-speccing not so punishing and disinteresting, and I don't know, there's always a sentiment of listen to the listen to the feedback, or listen to the criticism, not the advice. So, like, hopefully the criticism I'm giving inspires positive changes, because Script Welder's already shown willingness to make changes to things. But, you know, as someone who is an outsider and didn't have a hand in making the game or anything, I'm probably not going to be the right one to come up with, like, a solution to those problems. Listen to the problem, not the solution, I think is commonly how it's put. Because someone who most people aren't going to offer up good solutions, but maybe there's some truth to the problem, and the way I express my frustrations would be helpful in some other way. And looking at some of the reviews of the game, I feel like other people similarly didn't enjoy the battles. I think I enjoyed the battles more than most, but the boss battles were iffy. They got better, and that final battle, especially when you end up having to redo such a significant portion of the level, it's a short level, but in order to reach the point where the battle gets hard, I'm glad I didn't have to do it too many times, because I was already getting tired just imagining having to redo that multiple times. But anyway, there's a few end game issues there, but the game is still like a 9 out of 10 for me overall. Tying together the larger series in such satisfying and brilliant ways, interweaving with Don't Escape 4 in ways I didn't expect. I knew it would tie in the old Deep Sleep games, because Don't Escape 4 did such a good job of that. I was glad to see it took all of that into consideration and played around with all of it in really small ways that didn't require you to know those other games, but that significantly deepen the experience to play it all as one giant series in larger continuity. So it does leave me satisfied overall, and it was well worth the wait, and it makes me hopeful that Script Welder has the opportunity to continue this world. I don't know how that would look. I don't know if that means Don't Escape 5 or if it means something new. Or, you know, maybe it takes a break from this universe, or you know, plays around off in this corner, and then the next game after that creates a link between them. I don't care. I'll stick with him as a developer. For whatever gripes I have here, they do not outweigh what a shining, incredible developer he is, and incredible world builder and storyteller. And so it has my trust. And so, like, I need to say that out loud here, because I know he's been watching these videos, that, like, I still am so heavily a fan, and that I want to see what you do next. Thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for sticking around, watching the series. It was a lot of fun. It felt good to dig back into a game start to finish. Haven't done that in a while. So thank you all so much for watching, and hope to see you again soon.